Hey guys, welcome to Unravel Me. I'm Anna, and today I'm going to show you how to do a double crochet, both from the foundational chain, so if it's your very first stitch that you're going to be doing, as well as how to continue that, and from a new row if you're just starting a new row and beginning, wanting to do a double crochet. So let's get started. So for the double crochet, we are going to be starting, like I have right here, with our foundation chain. If you're not sure how to make this, I will add a card so that you can watch the video and then come back to this. Now the double crochet has a height equal to 2 stitches. To begin our very first double crochet, you want to do 2 extra chains more than what you want your base pattern to be. So I have 6 stitches here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 around my hook, which I'm not counting as a stitch, and I'm going to want a total of 6 double crochets. So we want 2 extra stitches, so let's go ahead and chain 1, chain 2. So now that we have our 2 stitches, a double crochet always starts with a yarn over. To do that, you're just going to wrap your yarn from back, around the front, and towards the back again, and you have 1 yarn over on your hook. Now we're going to put that hook into the 3rd chain from your hook, so this first one here does not count. And you have 1 chain here, 2, and 3. So go ahead and put your hook into that 3rd chain, yarn over once more, and pull that loop through that stitch that you just put your hook into. You should now have 3 stitches on your hook. So you're going to yarn over once more and pull through just 2 of those loops, 1, 2, that are on your hook. Yarn over one more time and pull through those last 2 loops. And that's it. That's a double crochet. So let's go ahead and put one into the next stitch on the chain. Now that you've done your very first double crochet, you do not need to skip any more chains. So just like before, we're going to start with a yarn over. And now if you look carefully, you can see that our first double crochet is in this stitch here, and our next stitch is right there. So go ahead and put your hook into that stitch, yarn over, bring that yarn through the loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops, yarn over again, pull through the other 2. Let's go just a little faster, yarn over, go into the stitch, pick up a loop, there's 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of them, yarn over once more, and pull through the next 2. going into the last stitch here. And now we can count to make sure we have the correct number of stitches. You see each little bar there is one double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we are ready to continue on to our next round, or our next row. So we are going to chain 2, because remember it's the height of 2 stitches and we need to get up to that. Turn your work. Now some people like to count this chain 2 as a double crochet. I personally do not, because I find that it leaves gaps and it just doesn't look as good in my crocheting. So we are not going to count it as a stitch. If you look at the top of your work, you can see all these little V's, and each of those V's is a stitch. So if we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can count how many stitches you have by counting the V's. Now if you look carefully, some people can get confused because your chain 2 can look like a stitch. But you can always count to make sure you're going into the right stitch. So this one right here is our first stitch. So we have yarned over. We're going to go under both those legs. So under the V, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops. Now when you look at your stitch from the side here, you see that top part, and then it can be easy to just go in between the bars, but you actually want to be going above this strand of yarn here and under those 2 loops of the V on the top. So let's do our next double crochet, yarn over, going into where you see that little hole right there, and it's under both the legs, so there's the V on top of our hook. We're going to grab a strand of yarn, pull it through. We have our 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's go ahead and continue just a little faster again. Okay, so we're at our last stitch, and it can be a little difficult to get into sometimes, but if you look, there's that last V, and you just kind of need to squeeze your way through it. Make sure that you're under both those legs. Yarn over, grab a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And if you count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can also count the V's on the top. And there you have it, double crochet.